Hey everybody, I'm here, Mike's Computer Tips. Let me get something where I can set up my camera. And here we go. I got my official shirt on today. This is a shirt that I had made a while ago. Come on now. Don't fail me. Yeah, this is a regular Mike's Computer Tips shirt. One of the original ones that I had made. Sometimes I wear them outside, but when I go to the mall, I like to wear them because there's a lot of people in the mall, and I do my advertising like that. And I have written on the back too, computer repair. Another thing I do is I go to Sam's Club. There'll be a lot of people in there, and I have other shirts that just say computer repair on the back. So it's a good form of advertising. Like I said, I always like the free advertising. You just pay for it once, and a shirt, you can wear it and walk around, and you're like a moving advertising billboard for people. And also, advertising on your car, you pay for it once, and then after that, people see you at red lights and they can call you if they want. So those are two good forms of advertising. I tell you, and between the shirts, the car, and the word of mouth, and going on Facebook and Instagram, social media, just putting a lot of ads out there. Those are good forms of free advertising, and I recommend anybody that has a small business take advantage of that. There's a lot of people that go on Instagram, so make a little ad for yourself, put it up on Instagram every couple of days, make another one, a different one, or post the same one. I kind of get bored with the same ads I post, so I make new ones all the time. It's really easy to make. 5 minutes or 10 minutes on my phone, I can make a whole ad. And I belong to like 25 groups in Brevard County where I live, so I just send them all to 10 at a time. I'll send them to all these groups, and I'll go back, attach it, send them to 10 more. And I'm probably in 30 groups, so my ads are all over. They're out there. Is it a guarantee people are going to call? No, but it's like fishing. If you don't have your line in the water, you got to put the hook in the line, the worm on, throw the line in, and wait. See if you catch something. It's like a numbers game. The more you put out, hopefully you'll get some back. But if the free advertising don't work, you're not going to feel bad about spending money. If you have to spend a lot of money and then the advertising don't work, you'll be like, damn, I spend such and such, and then it don't even work, and it's costing me all this money, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'll be back in a minute. I have to go get something to eat, and I'll be right back. I wonder if the cat is still actually doing a video. Yeah, that check you can do. No, she's not really right there. You won't see her. Well, I don't have anything to do. There you go. I'm just trying to eat some food. You want me to give some of this? I can't eat this whole thing. Well, I'm going to put it in a bowl. I don't think I can eat that whole thing. I'll start on it and see how I get. You take it. You got that check, right? That's going to be 140 or 130. I don't know. I forgot. Good old macaroni and cheese. I'm back. Rice and macaroni and cheese. I think if prices get too high for food, I think I'll still make it as far as like buying food because I can live off the cheap stuff. I can live off like beans and rice and macaroni and cheese. Some people need shrimps and steaks all the time, but I like meat sometimes, but I can eat macaroni. Really good. Shout out to Kraft for coming out with macaroni and cheese. I wonder where it originated. That's kind of funny. Where do you think macaroni and cheese originated? It could be an American thing. Recently, I met a French lady, and she told me that she's from France, and she sounded like a little bit of an accent, not really a heavy accent, but I was like, she's like, I'm different. I'm like, different? What do you mean? She's like, oh, I'm from another place. And I'm like, well, where are you from? She's like, France. Can't you tell? Like a little bit, because she didn't have that much of an accent. And she's been here in this country for like 2 years already. And I said, well, I don't know much about France except French fries are from France. And she thought it was funny. She's like, no, they're from Belgium. I'm like, really? I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. I just assumed it was from France. It's weird because people, like I live in Florida and people are always moving here from other places, and sometimes they say, you have a funny accent, or you must be from New York, and they always get it, usually, and if they have like a southern accent, I always say, yeah, you're from like down south or something. I could always tell those Rhode Island and New England up north accents too. I can always tell them. Even the Jersey accent, I can pick up. New Jersey accent is a little different from New York, but it's kind of similar. Like people talk fast, but it is a little different. I remember living in up north, and you could always spot the people when they talk from where they're from. Now here in Florida, it's like people are from like all over the place. People think I'm nuts because I keep my AC on 80 because my ceilings are low and it's still pretty cool. The AC is supposed to be coming out right here. I just turned it up a little and I could feel it a little bit. So, hoping it's going to get cool. The room I'm in now usually doesn't get very cool. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's all the way in the front. I don't know. It doesn't get very cool. So I turned the AC on to 78 just to see if it'll get cold. I'm eating something hot, so it might take a little. I bought some alcohol. I used to buy the alcohol from the dollar store, and the bottle was big. Now it's like not even half the size, the same price. They're gonna have to change the name to the dollar store to like the $3 store. Because they went from $1 to $1.25, and now they sell stuff for $3 and $5 and $6. So when you go to the dollar store, just double check on that price, because some things are higher than others. I didn't eat too much of a breakfast, so this is kind of my breakfast and lunch. Probably like 95 degrees out today. It's hot. It's the real Florida summer right now. You can feel it. It's already starting. Here we are. We're in August. Well, we had June, July, now we're at the beginning of August, and it's like supposed to be this hot. This is when all the snowbirds stay away. They like to come down here in the winter months because it's a little cooler, but now is when it gets really, really hot, and they don't never want to come. Sometimes I'll run into Canadian people, and they have dual citizenship, and a lot of them will stay in Florida for 6 months and then go back to Canada for 6 months. And it has something to do with their medical insurance. They still get coverage. I noticed that a lot of building is going on. People are moving, like our population is growing like crazy all the time. They're building buildings everywhere. In another 10 years, it's probably going to be big buildings from where I live, like all the way down to like Kissimmee. It's going to be crazy. One thing I'm getting kind of tired to do, and I don't do a lot of it, but working on computers, gaming computers, because they're so big and heavy. And my shoulder, I have like a pain in my shoulder. Like when I do a lot of yard work and I do lifting a gaming computer, my shoulder really hurts. I don't like to do that. I might have to make some kind of cart or something to wheel it around, because I don't like lifting them. Laptops aren't bad, but gaming systems are really heavy. I've seen towers, old towers are like, 40 pounds, and that's a lot. School's going to start like next week around here. School starts early in Florida. Up north, school starts in like September, but down here it starts in like mid-August. That's when all the kids will be going back, and there'll be a lot more traffic. Like, traffic's not bad enough now. I live kind of close to 95, and it can get really crazy on 95. My friend, his name is Abraham, and he used to drive Uber, and he knows like every street. So when I'm driving with him, he tells me, go this way, go that way. And we always get there faster. Before that, he used to drive for Domino's Pizza, and he was considered like the best driver in like the whole area. Even up in Daytona, he was like the best driver, the whole Central Florida, because he used to really, even if he didn't know the roads, he used to really get there fast and figure it out. So he would get the most tips. I was driving with him today, and I asked him, he's like a wisdom guy. He knows a lot of stuff. A lot about a lot of stuff. He does computers. He's really smart. He's a computer engineer. When I have a problem and I don't know it, I always ask him. I guess I'm like one of the family because I'm always spend a lot of time with him. I don't have a whole lot of friends, but I do have a couple of good friends, you know. One of my friends moved away, but he comes back to visit sometime and we go out to eat. Then I have another friend that lives here. I hardly ever see him. And I have another friend. I never see him. I don't know. He's working all the time, I guess. So I don't really see many people. Like, maybe it's just difficult to make friends if you're not out there socializing. One of my friends, he loves to dance and he goes to these clubs all the time. He has a lot of friends. You know, he dances, meets people. I don't really like to dance. I used to like to, but I kind of lost interest. But he's a single guy, a widower, and he meets a lot of people dancing. Like they go to different clubs, kind of like the same group. But if a good band's playing over at this club, they'll go to that one. If tomorrow night a good band's playing in another club, they'll go to that one. They just go back and forth to like 3 or 4 different places. But he loves it. He gets a lot of exercise, he said. Plus he's 75 years old. You wouldn't know it. He can really move. Like his energy level is like so high. He's always running, always doing something. You say it's good to go walking. I try to go walking sometimes. You know, if you do a steady walk a couple days a week, it's really good for you. You don't want to do too much and drink water. Water is really good for you. I try to drink a lot, not crazy amounts, but I like tea. I haven't had my tea today. I like to drink tea with honey. Actually, I did. I'm lying. I had one earlier. I went to visit my friend Abraham, and I made a tea over there. So I'm glad you guys are all hanging out with me. I appreciate all the support. And I hope I help you in some way. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Like, I mean, you're watching anyway, right? You might as well just subscribe. And if you have any questions about computers or anything, computer related, just let me know. And I'll try to help you out. Save you some money if I can. So with that said, I am going to sign out now and I'll see you soon. You guys have an incredible day and a better tomorrow. See you later.